Welcome, everyone, people who are listening now or in the future. Today's topic is ease with unlocking consciousness. So, welcome. Today's being the 1st of August, a new month has started. How's everyone's world going? I asked all of you all before we hit the record. And most of you, one said not good, one said okay, one said I'm trying to enjoy. Anyone else, anything else they would like to share? Okay, so anything, whatever you all said, it doesn't make you wrong or right. It's about like being the reason I'm asked for this energy today is unlocking your consciousness is more from a space of where are you not ready to be conscious with yourself. When we are saying it's okay, which is good, which is not good, where are we making into about right or wrong in this world? If we are really ready to be aware with ourselves, there will be no right or wrong. We just need to start being present with ourselves. What am I creating? And as we all understand, this is all our creation. However, the good or bad is happening to us. Even when we could say, you know what, I tripped. Why will I trip? That was a pure accident. It was like you were not being aware. That's why you could trip that minute. It could be in any area of your life. I'm just giving you one example. Point is, it is your creation. That accident, that injury, that robbery, that fight with someone, money loss, money gain, anything good or bad is your creation. We need to start getting present with us. What do I love about being unconscious? So that we can unlock it and create our consciousness. Everything, all that is bringing up, can we destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, poor and pork, all 9 shorts, boys, co-ads, and beyond. Now look at whatever the areas all of y'all said, wherever it's not happening for y'all, just get present with that energy. What is it? What is that part of it I'm not liking? And what is the part which is really working for me? Because technically, even if the area which y'all are claiming is working for you, is also you're trying to make it too real and true. So you're trying to underline, come from a space of, you know what, this works for me. And then we start making that real in our world that, you know what, from now only this will work for me. Is it true? Are we really being present? Because it could work for you today. Again, it might not work for you tomorrow. And again, which is not working, it could not be working for right now for a couple of days or months or whatever. Again, it doesn't have to be a reality for that tomorrow morning. But we make a fixed point in our world. This is working, this is not working. So again, it's black or white. And as underlined, we all get it. There's no truth to it. There's no right or wrong. Then why are we creating in our world? Because again, we love being from unconscious and not really unlocking our consciousness. So as whoever said before we hit the record, can any of y'all again get present with that energy? Who had answered me? Anju had, Anjali, Zabia, or anyone new?
It's making me very handicapped. I feel this is making me handicapped, and which is not a very good feeling I'm having.
Okay.
But I don't know why is it not healing. It's my thing is now it's setting like an anger. Now it's setting like an irritation that why it's not healing. My question is
Okay.
only again.
Okay, if you don't get into a why can't you be in what else is possible here? Is your underlying that you're feeling handicapped, and when we are handicapped, what do we look for is people to come and help. And you have a biggest resistance to take help from
Yeah,
people.
I was just going to say that for me. So when the doctor said you need to go in for surgery, the first thought came to me is like, I'm going to be dependent on people, which is not a very nice feeling for me.
Yeah, so you're resisting and fighting, so your body will fight it harder because you're making a power to your
I
mind.
can't tell you how much I'm fighting. I'm like fighting with
So,
myself on a
so look
daily
at the
basis.
energy, look at how happy you're getting. So that means you're loving the joy of fighting, being arrogant about it, that I want to prove that I can handle everything alone. Look at the
I'm
joy.
not arrogant, Rashi. It's too much of past
Not
experience.
that arrogant. It's the mind ego. It's that energy. So you need to start getting present. If you love that so much, life will get it that way. And it'll keep showing you ways that you will need to, because you're trying to fix it some way. You're not being present at what can else someone can contribute, because you're not going to allow your receiving to open. You're making it about, you know what, this is working when people want to work from unconsciousness. That's why the topic today was to unlock your conscious. Get conscious with your being. Being knows better. We making this reality more parallel that my mind knows better. This works for me. The minute when I say this works for me, where did I give the power to? I gave my power to the brain. And brain is just a muscle. We make it real that my mind has to get everything. Just all of you, just energetically, just perceive, just for 10 seconds. If today you had no mind, how much more you could be aware about things. But we want to make it so real in this world that I need to understand. And when we are trying to understand, what's the word between understand? I'm standing underneath something. So I'm already making myself less in this world. I'm nobody you're trying to tell you're being. But when you are being aware, you're aware of everything. And you're not locking yourself, this will work or not work. Then your whole thing comes, what would I like to create and choose here? Because everything is a free will, it's a choice. It's only about you. Are you ready to receive it and choose it? So everything, all that is bringing up, can we destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, bottom pop, all 9 shorts, boys, ads and beyond. Anyone, anything coming up for them? Oh, everyone's very quiet. Okay, so just get present with the energy. When I'm saying that to unlock the conscious, whatever, you're going to take one thing, 2 things, depending on everyone's capacity, or actually one area which is really sticky in your world right now. Okay, one, you can actually take one really thing which is working and one area which is really not working. And just get present with it. That area which is really working is really working. Is it the mind, or you're aware of something and you're creating? And the area again, which is not working for you all, is that the place where, again, you'll have used your mind and not being aware? What's sticking? Anyone would like to express?
Rashi, but you know, there are times when you know, the sticking situation, and you are asking all the questions also, but somehow the awareness is not coming yet, you know.
Okay.
I mean, you know, you want to handle this in a way that will so that the situation works out in the best way possible.
So
and
then,
you know,
Zora, when you said that you're asking questions, so you have to get present when we are asking questions. Are we asking question which will really just work in our favor? It's like to prove it that I asked the right question, or we were really being present with the energy and asking a question. Because a lot of time when we are already putting a question with already an answer, like a conclusion. Okay, I put a question, but it was actually not a question. Because when you're truly being in a question, you're coming from a space of awareness and you're not looking for an answer. You're just being present with the energy. So it creates a space of the possibilities to start showing up. And one, second, as sometimes if you really were being in the question, you need to come from a space of, okay, you know what? I'm being in alliance of it. And I'm going to trust myself and I'm going to go create my world. Because the minute you're waiting, again, your mark is there. You're not trusting what the universe can come up and show and give you. Because you're not trusting you, nor you're trusting the universe. Because firstly, we were never programmed to look at life in that way. The conditioning of our brain is so big in this reality that to only look in a certain way that make our mind bigger. So when we're really taking our power to come from the space of awareness, we don't even allow that. So we keep, stop trusting ourselves. We stop trusting the universe, because universe also takes a while to keep changing the things, because even he is testing you. It's a test in a way, is this person really ready to receive? It doesn't have a point of view of saying, oh, she's a good girl, she's a bad girl, this and that. It's just trying to see, can you really receive that energy? Because universe can give it to us like in the blink of an eye, everything. It's our underlying how we are ready to perceive and receive it. And sometimes receiving can come from people, from the world, from anyhow. Point is, you have to just be like, you know what, I'm ready to receive however it is. What we do is, it has to come this way, that way. It's like you're giving all the ingredient. What's your taste bud?